Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial. Today's tutorial isn't really a tutorial, it's about the basics of piano. I'm doing my third tutorial because my first two have done pretty well, and, well, let's just get into it. So the first thing that you'll need to know on the piano are the keys. So the keys have, well, let's say, letter values. So I want you to first find this key, the middle key on the piano. It may not be middle because my camera is not perfectly centered, but this is middle C. This note right here in the smack dab in the middle. Once you found this note, then the main 7 notes on the piano are A, 2 notes below that, B, C, middle C, D, E, F, G. So those are those notes that A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Go to find middle C, because this is the most important note on the piano, in my opinion. So find that, and then what I would like you all to do is pause the video and practice those notes. Until you can go, like, if I were to say playing E, you could automatically go there. Or if I were to say playing the G, you could go there. So just practice those until you can, get those down, and then once you have those down, well, then just resume the video. Alright, now, we will not be working on the black keys, which are flats and sharps today, but we will get to those later. So right now we're just working on the white keys, which are natural keys. So, once you have like A, B, C, D, E, F, G memorized, and you can go like, wow, I can play that now. The next step would, I guess, maybe it would be the flats. Well, if you are like really good at those, and I were to say, play a G, play an E. I think the next thing you'd want to work on would be the chords. Chords can be a little bit complicated, but they're also really important. So chords are when you play 2 notes at the same time. Like that. I'm playing a G and an E. If you know that, give yourself a high five. They can be used in like several songs, like Bohemian Rhapsody. I made a tutorial over that. That's a chord. But just, if I were to say, play me a C and an F chord, you play C and an F. D and E chord. Doesn't sound very good, but you can play it. F and G chord. But yeah. Just, the chords, there are different types of chords. There's like the C major chord. I don't know these very well. That's like a C major chord. There's like a D major chord. And stuff like that. Those are, you don't need to know, like, no, that's C major chord. But the main thing you need to know is the notes. There is the 7, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. That is 1 octave. Octave. So there's 7 notes and 88 keys. So you're probably like, well, how does that work out? Well, there are things on the piano called octaves. It's this A, this is an A, this is an A. And now if I zoom out, watch this. This is an A, 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 this is an A. So the notes do repeat themselves. You start on C, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Yeah, my strange sounding voice. But yeah, the notes repeat themselves. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A. And those are called octaves. From C to C, from D to D, from E to E, from F to F, from G to G. Those are octaves. Octaves can go higher, like this would be a high octave, C. Low octave, C. And all I'm doing is I'm hitting the C's. And those are octaves. Octaves are just an overall great thing to know because they can be helpful for, again, working in Rhapsody, where you do have to play a B-flat octave as the bass and other notes too. Now, if you have watched my tutorials and you have no idea what you're doing, well, now you can learn how to play the tutorials if you have no piano experience. The next thing, oh, by the way, if you think you need to, you can go back and rewatch this till you know what A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, what an octave is, and what a chord is. If you know those three things, give yourself a round of applause. And I'll give you a round of applause too. Now the next thing to learn are the flats and the sharps. I was wrong. We will be getting the flats and sharps today. So, what do you think a flat is? The note above. So let's go to D. Just this D. Now, what do you think a flat is? The note above it, or the note below it? Happy, sad. Which one do you think it is? Now, you're right. It's the one below it. Alright. So this is D flat. It is the note below D. D, D flat, D, D flat. And flats are just different pitches of the normal note. So there's D, D flat, D, D sharp, which is the note above the D. So it's kind of obvious. D, D flat, D, D sharp. And can you guess what? So you can look at flats and sharps different ways. So this could rather be C sharp because it's above C. This might be kind of perplexing, but I'm trying to do my best. So this is C. This could rather be C sharp, or it could be D flat. This is D natural. Can't be changed. This is D sharp, or what flat do you think it is? You have 5 seconds. You're right, it's E flat. So this note is D sharp, E flat, C sharp, D flat. Now you might, I'm sorry. You might notice some notes have like those. They don't have anything right there, and you're absolutely correct. Those notes are weird. We're talking about E natural and F, and C and B. These notes, C has no flat, B has no sharp, E has no sharp, F has no flat. Well, they do, it's just that's more complex. But those notes, no sharps, no flats. So, I'll give you a quick quiz where I won't help you. What note is this? By the way, the note names will be on screen, so it's not really a quiz. What note is this? And what note is this? If you got them all right, good job. So, the next thing to know is all those, so you can rewind to the different sections like, oh, I forgot what a F is, so you can go back to the beginning and relearn the notes. It's okay. This does take a pretty long time to master. I've been playing for like a year. And so if you can go back and learn the notes, super important. Learn chords, not as important, but in chord. And almost all songs have chords, like Bohemian Rhapsody is chords. But yeah. And if you know those 3 things that I've been talking about, if you have all the flats, all the sharps memorized, all the notes memorized, and what a chord is memorized, then great job for following so far. If there's anything I'm doing bad or I could do better, please comment below. I'd love to hear ways to improve. But The last thing I will teach you today in Piano Basics Part 1, that's going to be my name for it, is about bass and treble. Bass, if you know what this is, good job, is the low notes. Like, if you played in a band or something, you'll know that there are, like, the low instruments, like the tuba, the trombone. And then there are the high instruments, which are the treble instruments, like French horn and flute and saxophone. Maybe I should do that more. Alright, so, now you can see I'm down here. My left hand I have down here, and my right hand is up here. And this is treble, the high notes. This is bass, the lower notes. Like, I'm gonna play an octave C on the bass. And I can play a high C. This is on the treble, this is on the bass. That's a pretty important thing you need to know. It's just like on my Bohemian Rhapsody where I'll say, alright, play me a B flat and D chord with a B flat bass. Which means you play the low B flat octave and this chord. And that's what like bass and treble is. Bass, I think it's like G and I don't know, but bass is low, treble is high. Those 4 things that I taught you today, which are notes, octaves, chords, flats and sharps, I said that weird, and bass and treble. Those are all very important parts of the piano, and I would advise watching this video a few times just to get the hang of it, and to know like what all these are. I will continue this series if you would want me to. I'll probably do the next video if I get like a comment or two saying to keep doing the series. I'll probably launch the next video in a week and a half for this series. But my next video is coming around, what is it? Saturday or Sunday. That would be a cover of a song. I'll play the intro, see if y'all know it. That's the song I'll be playing on Sunday, and I'll sing it too. But you can look forward to that, and just rewatch this video over and over again until you can be like, hey, I can play you an F sharp and a C chord, like just like that, or like a C and an E G chord, and then you can start learning songs, and then you can watch my tutorials and you can learn the Harry Potter theme song. And yeah, if you watch this, and you can learn my other tutorials, I'll be doing more tutorials. I do take suggestions in the comment sections. I've gotten none, but I hope y'all enjoyed this series. The start to this series, and if you'd like to see more, please let me know down below, and I will continue doing it. But thank you for watching my other tutorials, if you have, and if you like the content, you can subscribe and turn on the notifications, and you'll be notified when my next cover or tutorial comes out. But anyway, thank you for watching today's video, and bye-bye.